Welcome to the Fit Happens Gym. I'm joined by Manoj Ketkar, and today, Manoj, we're going to look at legs. One of the three areas of body part training we're talking about for a typical week for you. So in legs, we're going to cover all aspects of the legs, both the muscles on the front of the legs, which are known as the quads or quadriceps, the muscles on the back of the upper legs, which are the hamstrings, and further down the legs, the calves, and also the tiny little muscle at the front of the shins, which is the anterior tibialis. That gets overlooked sometimes. We'll cover it today. So we're looking at quads, hamstrings, and the lower leg muscles, the calves and the anterior tibialis. So that's the plan.
Sounds good.
Get on with it?
Yeah, sounds good.
Right, we're going to do an exercise called the back squat. It's called a back squat because the legs are squatting down. It's back squat because the weight is across the top of the back. It's an upper leg exercise primarily, does the hip flexors as well, but it also works the quads and hamstrings pretty much equally. Most people regard it as a quads exercise, but I find it develops the hamstrings as well. So it's done in this area here called the squat rack. Grab hold of the bar a fair distance apart. Legs shoulder width apart, slightly pointing out. Duck under the bar. Take the weight on the fleshy bit of the shoulders. Walk back a step or two. Squat down. The first squat isn't very deep, but the succeeding ones are deeper until you get low enough that they are parallel.
Okay, looks good.
Then walk the bar back in. At all times during the exercise, you want to make sure the back is remaining vertical, in line, not so much vertical, but in line with facing forwards.
Try that.
So you're not dipping your head, correct? That's great.
Well, that's low enough.
That's perfect. Great, well done.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to do a goblet squat now. We're taking a dumbbell, pretending it's a goblet, holding it close to our chest, legs pretty wide apart. From here we try to keep as straight back as we can. We don't want to bend the back. Bending your back introduces problems for the lower back potentially. So looking straight ahead, dipping down as far as we can go, and then up. Again further with each rep if we can.
Okay.
So coming right down.
So your elbows really need to touch your thigh, ideally?
Elbows within the thighs,
Okay.
or touching the thighs.
Okay.
Do you want to try that?
That's straightforward. This might be heavy for me, but I'll give it a go. Okay.
That's good. Keep looking up. Come up a bit more slowly. Come up a bit more slowly. That's fine. You're keeping your back nice and straight. That's perfect.
Now another breathing. Okay.
So an exercise known as single dumbbell standing calf extensions. Stand on a platform. Doesn't have to be a machine like this. It can be anywhere where you have a range of motion, both upwards and downwards, and something to hold on to just to steady yourself. From holding the dumbbell, we take the position to extend the calves by standing on tiptoe, then lower slowly back through the neutral position where the feet are horizontal, and then back down to the ultimate position in the opposite direction. And slowly lift again, and then slowly lower. As we go up and down, we're using both the muscles at the back of the calf, which is the soleus and the gastrocnemius, and we're also using the muscles at the front of the calf, the anterior tibialis. It's a simple exercise, best done slowly, no rocking backwards and forwards. Concentrate on doing the action correctly.
Okay, I'll try that. And do you hold the weight on both sides as well?
Just one weight on one side. Doesn't make any difference really. By the time the weight has reached the calves, it doesn't. Whether there's no effectiveness difference between one side and the other. Remember, you're only using the handle to stop falling over. It's not taking any of your weight. Don't tip forwards. Try and keep as vertical as you can throughout the motion. That's much better. Remember, don't put any weight on that handle. That's just there to provide support. That's much better. Good pace all the way through. Yep, excellent. Well done.
Great.